Welcome to today's Blueprint News. The 2026 U.S. Senate race is intensifying, and the latest race to the WH forecast has just dropped. Who's leading, who's falling behind, and which states are still up for grabs? Let's break it all down, state by state. As of now, Republicans hold a 65.6% chance of winning a Senate majority, while Democrats trail with 34.4%. That means the GOP remains the favorite. But with several competitive states in play, the map could shift dramatically before Election Day. In Alabama, it's a deep red stronghold. Republican Steve Marshall dominates the forecast with a commanding 97.5% chance of victory, leaving Democrats with just 2.5%. This southern seat remains safely Republican. In Alaska, it's competitive, but still leaning Republican. Senator Dan Sullivan holds a 73% chance, while Democrats trail at 27%. The Democrats are improving slightly compared to previous cycles, but Alaska remains red for now. In Arkansas, no surprises here. Republican Tom Cotton is almost unbeatable, with 98.5%, while Democrats sit at 1.5%. This is one of the most solid Republican seats in America. In Colorado, Democrats continue to dominate. Senator John Hickenlooper stands strong with 98.2%, and Republicans are barely competitive with 1.8%. Colorado remains a core part of the Democratic blue wall in the Rockies. In Delaware, Democrat Chris Coons is comfortably ahead with 96.8%. Republicans are at just 3.2%. This seat is among the safest for Democrats heading into 2026. In Florida, things lean red. Republican Ashley Moody leads with 81.8%, while Democrats trail at 18.2%. Florida continues to solidify its position as a Republican stronghold in the post-2020 era. In Georgia, it's a major Democratic defense. Senator John Ossoff maintains a strong lead with 77.4%, while Republican Doug Collins follows with 22.6%. Georgia, once a red state, continues trending blue for now. In Idaho, there's little doubt. Republican Jim Risch dominates with 98.6%. Democrats, at only 1.4%, remain virtually non-competitive in this deep red state. In Illinois, Democrats hold steady. Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton is leading with 92.7%, and Republicans at 7.3%. The Democratic grip on Illinois remains strong. In Iowa, it's a battle, but the GOP is still on top. Republican Ashley Hinson leads with 76.7%, while Democrat Turek trails at 23.3%. The state remains Republican-leaning, though Democrats are showing small gains. In Kansas, Republican Roger Marshall dominates the field with 85.9%. Democrats hold 14.1%, showing that Kansas remains safely red with little sign of shift. In Kentucky, Republican Daniel Cameron leads overwhelmingly with 96.6%. Democrat Stevenson trails at 3.4%. Kentucky continues to be solid Republican territory. Louisiana stays deep red. Republican Bill Cassidy holds a massive 97.7%, with Democrats at just 2.3%. This race is essentially locked for the GOP. In Maine, Democrats are in a strong but not guaranteed position. Governor Janet Mills leads Senator Susan Collins 63.1% to 36.9%. This race remains one to watch in New England. In Massachusetts, Democrat Ed Markey is almost untouchable, 98.9% chance of victory. Republicans are at 1.1%. It's another safe blue seat for the Democrats. Michigan could be one of the tightest races in 2026. Democrat Mallory McMorrow leads with 54.6%, but Republican Mike Rogers is close behind at 45.4%. This is a genuine battleground and could decide Senate control. In Minnesota, Democrat Peggy Flanagan holds a comfortable lead at 81.6%, with Republicans at 18.4%. This remains a reliably blue seat in the Midwest. In Mississippi, Republican Cindy Hyde-Smith leads with 96.5%. Democrats manage 3.5%, but there's no sign of serious competition here. In Montana, Republican Steve Daines looks solid with 90.3%. Democrats are holding at 9.7%. Montana remains firmly in GOP control. In Nebraska, Republican Pete Ricketts leads with 87.5%, while Democrat Osborne sits at 12.5%, a safely Republican seat. In New Hampshire, Democrats continue their stronghold. Representative Chris Pappas holds 71.8%, with Republican Chris Sununu at 28.2%. This race favors Democrats comfortably. In New Jersey, Democrat Cory Booker is secure with 96.2%, and Republicans only manage 3.8%. No surprises in this solid blue state. In New Mexico, Democrat Ben Ray Lujan dominates the race with 92.4%. Republicans sit at 7.6%. New Mexico remains safely in Democratic hands. In North Carolina, Democrat Roy Cooper maintains a healthy 74.5%, with Republican Michael Whatley at 25.5%. This is one of the Democrats' best-performing southern states in 2026. In Ohio, it's leaning Republican. Incumbent Democrat Sherrod Brown trails with 40.4%, while Republican John Husted leads at 59.6%. Ohio continues its conservative shift since 2016. In Oklahoma, Republican Markwayne Mullin is nearly unbeatable at 98.4%. Democrats remain at 1.6%. This is one of the reddest states in the nation. In Oregon, Democrat Jeff Merkley leads easily with 98.2%. Republicans hold just 1.8%. A completely safe blue seat. In Rhode Island, Democrat Jack Reed dominates with 97.3%, while Republicans sit at 2.7%. Rhode Island remains one of the most loyal Democratic states in America. In South Carolina, Republican Lindsey Graham commands 92.9%. Democrats stand at 7.1%. No signs of major change. Solid GOP ground. In South Dakota, Senator Mike Rounds holds 97.4%. Democrats sit at 2.6%. A firm Republican hold continues. In Tennessee, Senator Bill Hagerty holds an enormous 98.5%. Democrats only manage 1.5%. Tennessee remains bright red. In Texas, Republican John Cornyn remains ahead with 74.3%, while Democrat James Tallarico stands at 25.7%. The Lone Star State stays red, though Democrats are slowly gaining ground. In Virginia, Democrat Mark Warner leads comfortably with 96%. Republicans trail at 4%. Virginia remains safely blue. In West Virginia, Republicans dominate again. Senator Shelley Moore Capito leads with 98.5%, while Democrats stand at 1.5%. West Virginia continues its decade-long Republican dominance. And finally, in Wyoming, the reddest of the red, Republican Cynthia Lummis holds a 98.4% chance, leaving Democrats at just 1.6%. No competition here, a total GOP lock. So that's the full picture. 35 states analyzed, and a clear Republican advantage emerging nationwide. As of November 8, 2025, the GOP leads the race for Senate control with 65.6% chance, while Democrats trail at 34.4%. But remember, these are just forecasts. A year from now, campaigns, debates, and voter turnout could flip the map. Stay tuned because we'll keep you updated every step of the way, only on today's Blueprint News.